Hello, hello, hello. We're back again with a different layout this time. Hope everyone is well. We'll wait for everyone to come through as usual and we'll make sure we're live. And if you could let me know if you can hear me, that'd be great.
Back again.
Seems to be grand. Interesting week this week. Seems to be a lot of free hitters. This should be a good stream. I need to post that I'm live actually. We've a bit to go through today. Good to see everyone in chat. Morning, Chewy. How are you? Ron Valland, how are you, man? Give me 2 seconds and we'll start asking questions once we get a few people in here. Just so we avoid any overlay on content. Let me know what you think of the new background, by the way. I spent some time on actually making something that looks half decent, so I like it personally. Okay, we're live. Perfect. And I finally got a green screen as well. How does it look? It was about time. We've done too many streams without a green screen, so here we are. Ron says he loved the content. Thank you, Ron. Anton, yes, we need a draft. Yeah, we'll get through that. We'll definitely be doing a free hit draft. Sam Choi says, hi, how are you, Dad? Help us with a free hit. Yeah, we'll get there, bro. George, my moderator, says, how you been, bro? I'm all good. Good to see you here. You slept in last time, though. Ewan says, morning, Choi. How are you, Ewan? Amrit says, he's asking questions already. We'll get there, bro. Don't worry. We've some time to cover. We started a bit early this week. Connor, good morning. How are you? Churchy, where's my mod at, Choi? Churchy, if you become a regular, we can get to doing that. One says, looking good. Hi, Choi, I'm confused. What are you confused on? Adam O'Brien says, get the cans of Dutch Golden. Adam Souza, hello, Choi. Sven, hello, man. How are you? Yeah, so I personally think this overlay looks good. We have the green screen as well. We can mess around with that if I need to be bigger or whatever. But yeah, we'll get there. I think I'm happy with this. That looks fine, yeah. Background looks good. Thank you. Jay Langford, no way. Hello, Jay. How are you? Good to see you. New background, if green arrow, right? Yeah, that's right, Raka. It's the exact same color as the green arrow. Mark Ryan says Jay Langford has worms. He sure does. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is Sunday. Tomorrow, yeah. Sinba says, sup kid, how are you? Yeah, so we'll start answering some questions once we get some more people in here. Let me know where you're watching from. I am currently in Ireland. Poll on Super Choi. Choi, good morning. How are you, Vince? Yeah, so I want Chris Wood. That's the plan for this week, but I'm not sure. I'll show you my team. I miss your window, Choi. Amrit says, what's up, Choi? 100 in the world is crazy. Get that top 20. Yeah, we'll move towards it. Don't worry. Let me fix this. Why does that look terrible? Okay. That looks grand. Slumberous Jay Langford, yeah. Hello from Dean. Hello, Dean, Mr. Simba. I know you now. Looking good with the new style, Jai. Thank you. Carrots from India. Adam O'Brien is from Kildare. Vince is from New Zealand. What time is it in New Zealand, Vince? Omi is from Germany. Roger from Derry. Uganda. Nice one. Sweden, Johnny is from. Tell us who your captain is. We'll get to that, lads. Don't worry. Having Chai in India. Nice one. I have a cup of tea myself. Watching from Macedonia, says Mark Ryan. I only know one Macedonian man. Stan Roska, fully baked body reveal at 5k. We need to get to 4k first, bro. Churchy from Dunhill. I think I know who that is. Why is there so many in here from Waterford? I'm not liking this. So, for any that don't know, we have a gift from my friends to open. We'll be opening that in about 25 minutes. I have no clue what it is. I'll show you. It's wrapped in nice Spider-Man wrapping. I feel like it's a picture or something. I haven't a clue though. But yeah, we'll open that in maybe 25 minutes. Malaysia. Canada's from Egypt. Nice one. Watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Interesting. Stephen O'Neill is from Dublin. Nice. Carl from Downspatrick in Canberra. Nice. It's mad that people are watching from all around the world and you all play FPL. I assume you're all in little mini leagues with your friends and you're trying to get a little edge. I'll try my best to help you out. Wood or Morris or Wissa or Tony? Okay, our first question. We might as well answer it now. Wood or Morris and Wissa or Tony? I'd go Wood and I would go Tony. TOS gift. Perrin is from Thailand. Hope you like it. We're waiting with you. Okay, let's show my team. So this is my team for the week. I mean, I wildcarded last week and it worked out really well. We had an absolute banger of a week. 83 points. Let's see if you can see that properly. One sec. Okay, that should be grand. Yeah, so 83 points, 31k game week rank, which is fucking unreal. Wildcard worked out perfect and back in top 100 where we should be. So I'm going into this week with like 10 players currently. And I don't have an issue with rolling the free transfer because in 31 we can get Salah and Haaland. But I'm not sure what I want to do yet. And why can't I see this chat? It looks... Okay, hold on one sec. Okay. So yeah, that was last week. And this week, permission denied. You don't have permission to perform this request. You can return to the homepage. What? No way, not like this. No way, I've just been kicked out, man. One sec. Fuck's sake. Every week, man. Hates me. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Pick team. Man, imagine that happened while it was near the deadline. I would actually shit myself. I just would have forgot the password, like. Anyway, like we were saying. So this is my team. I'm quite happy with it. I think I need to move on to Solanke, though. I want 11 for this week. I just feel like 11 this week will be better than saving it for a free transfer in the future. Account hacked and 100 transfers made. Yeah, fuming. What's your transfer plans for next week? Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. So on FBL team, right? For anyone that doesn't know, you can see your future team on this. It's a really good website. So this would be my team this week. Who I want is Chris Wood. I think Chris Wood is going underneath the radar a small bit because it's Chris Wood. But what I'd like to do is Solanke to Wood. Providing he starts the course, which we won't know. Wissa is being slept on, says Adam O'Brien. I agree. But with Mbeumo potentially back, I don't know if he'll get full minutes. That's the only issue. But yeah, that's what I'd look like if I do Wood this week. I'd have 11. And then the next week, I would definitely bring in Salah for Bone. There he is. And I would also do Morris to Haaland for a -4. Well, that's what I like the idea of. And then, of course, start Palmer instead of Barkley and Gusto. And him like that. So that'll be the plan for 30, which looks amazing. Like, that's 11 home fixtures and a really good team. So I'm unsure if I want to get Wood this week, because I could just delay it and just do it another week. So we'll answer some questions while we're here. So Sharif says, "Hey Chai, what's up?" Let me get to that question, man. What is going on? One sec. Where did that question go, man? Hey Chai, what's up? Do you think Wissa over Tony? No free hit. No, I would go with everything you can do to get Tony. I think he's just much better. And a potential captaincy option this week is definitely someone I'm looking at. Muniz versus Wood, if not free hitting, and wildcard 31. I think if you're not free hitting, Muniz is probably our play, because I think Wood could be benched next week if he's not benched this week. And I think Muniz plays Sheffield United next week, is it? So I don't fancy Muniz against Tottenham. Don't be surprised if he blanks. But against Sheffield, I think he does look quite good. Reguilon or Ruslev, I would go Reguilon. But I'm unsure if he's even going to start. I don't know if he's fully recovered from his hamstring injury. But I probably still would go Reguilon. Joe Lord says, I've only got 2 players this week. Should I be free hitting or wildcarding? Joe, you need to free hit, my bro. I wouldn't wildcard this week. You save that for 31. Sell Charlie Taylor for a defender for a -4. Amra, I wouldn't do that personally. Khaled says, my friends are 120 points away. They use their triple captain. I'm using free hit now and triple captain soon and bench boost. Do I still have a chance? I think it's very unlikely, Khaled, to be honest. That is a very tough deficit. Let's just say your triple captain gains you 25 points. And your bench boost gains you 15 points. That's 40 points up. And then your free hit maybe another 20 points. You're still looking at another 60 points to recover from. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I would say it's unlikely. Johnny says, I think Fofana will score. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really get the hype with Fofana. He had a good week last week, but Burnley in general are usually fairly shy, so I don't know. Kieran West says, hello, have got Paqueta captain and Toffolo as a big differential. Yeah, Toffolo is an interesting one. I know FPL Focal absolutely loves him. He has him in his team, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. Vince said, I had Wood for his hat-trick against Newcastle. You jammy bastard. New Zealand in the house, baby. Nice one. The pun Lee says, you are a Chad Chai. Okay, thank you. Jason Lacey, what do you think of the young Tottenham prospect, Leo Sasuli? Hello, Jason. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're well. Tom Bradley says, try to go Bone and Tony in for a -8, or do I choose one? And just -4. Will wildcard probably. Good luck this game week. Best luck first off. Bone and Tony for a -8. I do like. It depends, I suppose, if you have 11 or not, whether to take a -4. I think if you didn't have a 11, I'd just go for the -8. It probably is where I really like Tony this week, especially. If I could choose between both of them, it would be Tony. 9 players without Tony. Should I bring him in? Yes. Joe Lord says, I've got only 2 players this week. Yeah, you should definitely free hit. Let's see. Liam Campbell. Hello, Chai. Not free hit. Have 10 players. Would you sell one of Saka, VVD, Gabriel, or Palmer for a -4, or just play with 10? I think I would probably sell VVD. If not, I would just play with 10. There's no issue with that at all. And if I were to get rid of VVD, it would probably be for Porro or Doughty. No, probably just for Porro. Liam says, what's good, Chai? How are you? Would you transfer in Madison and Tony for a -4? Yes, I would. So, I don't know if you saw or not, but Paul O'Keefe posted about Madison potentially being injured. But I'm fairly sure he's going to start, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Wissa or Wood? I would be going with Wood. Bailey or Douglas Luiz? I think Bailey for me. Nordorsky says Spurs, Watkins over Tony and save Solanke would have 9 instead of 10. I prefer Tony, to be honest. You had a good wildcard, says JP Lloyd. I agree. It was unreal. So right now, all right, my captaincy is on Tony. I don't know why. I just prefer him. For me, being a Spurs fan, seeing us play at the Cottage, like I know it's a tough fixture. We always kind of struggle away from Fulham. I'm not trying to convince anyone, by the way. I'm just currently on Tony. It's his birthday as well, so it's another incentive for me, which I was already kind of on Tony, but I just put the nail in the coffin. What would I need to see to change it from Tony to Son? I don't know. I really don't know, but I do like the idea of Tony this week. It's differential, and I'm not doing it because it's differential. I really do feel like Tony can outscore Son, and like I said, unfortunately last week I went with my gut. I went Tony over Palmer, and it bit me in the arse, but I'll always go with my gut, and we still have a good week, so I'm not too worried. Hi Chai, Elanga or Gibbs White? Yeah, that's an interesting one. And it's one that I compare it to United. I kind of feel like Elanga or Gibbs White is kind of comparable to Rashford and Bruno. Gibbs White being Bruno. Because Gibbs White doesn't have the best numbers and he's on penalties. But you have Elanga who's kind of... He can definitely get in behind and he's more direct. And you know that he can provide the goods. It's just, of course, it's Forest at the end of the day. But it definitely is a good fixture. I would, if I was free hitting, I would definitely have one of the Forest boys. Iwobi and Wood instead of Madison and Tony. No way, you're off your rocks. Chris says, seriously considering Tony over Son as a differential. Does that sound good? Yeah, I'm thinking it myself, man. Dosa, welcome back. Good to see some regulars. Choi the goat, thank you. Teddy Bear says, hey Choi, who would you pick? Elanga, other West Ham after Bowen, or someone else? I think I'd choose Elanga, for sure. What about Hudson Odoi? Yeah, he's an interesting one too. And it's one I like as well. The only thing with Hudson Odoi is I think he gets subbed early. Don't quote me on that. But I think I prefer Elanga personally. I don't know why though. So 215 people in here. Welcome to the stream. In about 15 minutes, we'll be opening this gift from all my friends. I don't know what they're after getting me, and I'm kind of scared to be honest, but we're going to find out together, so it's fine. Yeah, I haven't a clue. It sounds like it's either a picture or... I actually don't even know. It sounds like there's some plastic in it, so maybe it's covered. Benjamin, our first channel member, says, hey Chai, good luck with the game week. It's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's going to be like the minute things this game week. Just because everyone's going to have a similar team. Who do you think are the best midfield differentials, says Adam. I think... What's his name? He plays for Brentford. Hold on, let me find him. Okay, let's just make a free hit draft while we're here before we open that gift. So let me just say that this is a biased draft. Everyone will have a different opinion this week, and I don't encourage you to copy it because I'm not personally on free hit. So my biases may weigh differently because I have a team already, if that makes sense. But I'll run you through what I'm thinking. So when I was wildcarding, I obviously had to keep this game week in mind. So I'd have the same back four. That's why I chose it. I would definitely have Son and Madison. I don't think I'd have Barkley. And who I'd have instead of him is probably Elanga, I would say. So another one, this is my differential this week, is Janelt. He loves picking up returns, and I don't know if Alex is in chat, but he loves a Janelt. He could be differential. I'm fairly sure he starts every game. I don't know if it was him or someone else that picked up an injury last time, but I think he's a good differential this week. And I know you're probably thinking like, what the fuck, Janelt, what are you thinking like? But it is a week where you could do this, so no issue with it. I would have Bone as well. I would have Chris Wood and Tony. I think I'd go Watkins this, alright? I wouldn't have Morris, and I'd probably switch Palmer for what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Elanga, that's who it is. I prefer Elanga over anyone else, to be fair. Is it Jensen who I'm thinking of? I think it might be Jensen. Hold on. We just got a super chat as well. I'll get to that in a second. Nor got injured. 1 second. Why can't I find Elanga? Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot, that's why. Okay. Elanga. What is it telling me? Too many players from Brentford. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. But I think Janelt is a good differential if you're going to go there. And I would probably have Bailey here if it's not Janelt, if you have Reguilon. So something like that. And maybe captain on Son or Tony. I don't think you need to go differential for the sake of it this week. If you're free hitting, look, you're probably going to gain on other people. And as long... Look, the difference this week will be captaincy, where everyone is going to go Son. So if you're feeling someone else, this is a week to do it. You're gonna need some balls of steel though. Like it's very hard to go against Son this week. But I can understand why you do that. Bro got a green screen, making moves, says Ultra Settings. Absolutely. I'm so sorry if it kind of looks shit because I'm getting used to setting up, but we'll get there. Okay, so we'll answer the super chat. Yo Chai, I can't go for both Haaland and Salah if I go Morris to Haaland. What should I do? Send me your team ID and we'll have a look and we'll go through it together. So yeah, send me your team ID and we'll have a look on stream. 250 people in here. Great to see you all. I hope you're all well. And This is going to be a tough week. Fire away with some questions. I'll try to get back to all of them. Do you consider Nunes in the coming weeks? Absolutely. I do like Nunes going forward. I think he plays Brighton and then Sheffield United and United. Those are amazing fixtures. And for me, I think a player like Nunes is just exciting, isn't he? Like, every week you don't know what you're going to get with him. He's a mixed bag, and it could be 20 points, it could be 4 points, or it could be a -2. Like, you never know him. That's why I like him, though. Chances of early team news for Forest. I would say it's unlikely. But, of course, as usual, we'll be keeping an eye out. Let's see. Did I post about streaming? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Where was it? Yeah, so we'll be keeping an eye on Twitter as usual. I doubt we're going to get some news, though. I haven't seen much Forest leaks this season. Now, maybe because they haven't been the focal point of the week like this week. But we'll find out. Matthew Doherty, Highland back soon, absolutely. I don't like the way there's so many from Waterford in here. I feel like you're all watching me or some shit. The Punley says, my team is exactly like you, Chai, says Punley. I assume that you copied my wildcard then. And you don't have the funds. I would say, I can't go for both Haaland and Salah if I go Morris to Haaland. I don't think I'd bother doing Morris to Haaland then. I think I'd just roll it out. But yeah. If you could leave a like, thanks George for reminding me about that. Adil, super chat, £5. Thank you so much. Chai with another big come on Spurs today. 4-1 win today, you're predicting. Okay. Can you help me with my team? Thanks, bro. Absolutely. Let's pull up your team. 360. Oh. Numlock's killing me, man. 360 5336. No problem, a deal. Let's have a look. Make sure that's right. 360 5336. Okay. Downtown, how are you, man? Good to see you in chat. Stick you in here. Okay, interesting. Can you help with my team? Thanks, bro. What would I do here? Okay, first off, I would keep Connor Bradley for game week 30. I think it's 30. Are you wildcarding next week or in game week 31? I'm going to assume that you are wildcarding in 31. I mean, this is not a bad team at all. You cover pretty much everything. I think I'd just go Hwang Yi-chan to Alanga or something. Just for a bit of excitement this week. Like, you look at everyone else this week and they're bringing in all these players on free hit. You need something that is going to excite you this week, just so you don't have all the other players that everyone has covered. If you're not free hitting, you're like, if you wildcard in 31, you're going to want to have Saka back, so you're going to lose team value. I don't know if that's the best thing. No, I don't think I'd free hit a deal. This is not bad. 8 is not bad this week. Now, you're screwed if Maddison and Watkins is injured, but we're going to assume that they're not. And yes, I am currently on Tony Captain, says Andy. I don't think you can move on Saka, so I'd probably go Garnacho to someone. I don't know, man. This is tough. I'd definitely bring in Alanga, though. I don't think you can move on Haaland. Maybe Solanke. You could go Solanke to a Morris, but it doesn't really set you up well for the future. I'm so sorry, this is shit advice, but it is a tough week. I think Tony's your play. Yeah. I'd bring in Alanga and Tony for a -4. Then in game week 30, you have this. Start Bradley, of course. Maybe drop Saka, something like that. But yeah, that's probably what I'd do for this week. Just a -4. That looks good, like. So yeah, this is my team for anyone that's just tuned in. Madison or Bowen, someone says. Abudi says, hello, Chai, how are you? Madison or Bowen? For me, it's Madison all day. Now, I know Madison might have a knock, so the only thing to keep in mind is that he might be subbed early. But I think he's just much better than Bowen this week against Villa. And I do think if we score this week, it probably will be through Madison. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling. I can't make up my mind. I'm doing Odegaard to Madison and Solanke to Tony for a -4. Not doing Estepinian for a Paro to Paro for -8. Agree. We'll have 9 players without Paro. The thing about that is you'll have Paro against Luton away next week, which is a prime fixture for Tottenham. I would like if I didn't have Paro versus Luton that week, I don't know. I just feel like everyone else will. So the hit mightn't make it up this week, but it will the next week if that makes sense. So it might be worth. 5 minutes until we open up this this care package. I don't like the anticipation, but maybe it's something good, maybe it's not. But thank you for everyone for chipping in on it. I don't know how to react. Richarlison to Madison for a -4 chai. Why not? The only thing is Madison might come off early, but yeah, I do like that move. Sam Daly in chat. How are we? Neymar Tony. Yes. Neymar Tony was my old PlayStation name, which is a bit mad. Tony MCT says, "Hey Chai, I bought in Madison and Muniz for a -4, and now have 10 players. Is it worth a -8 for Paro or Dogi?" Yeah, like I said, I think it is worth it just for the fact that next week as well. It's not just this week you're doing that for, because assuming you're wildcard in 31, you cover this week and next week. How much do I have in the bank? I think I have 14.5. Can you rank Bailey, Elanga, and Kudus, bud? Yeah, absolutely. I think for this week, Elanga first. Then I think Bailey and Kudus are on the same platter. Kudus is in good form, but so is Bailey, man. Bailey has been amazing. So yeah, that's how I'd rank him. I think I can't put Bailey or I can't even find that question again. I'm so sorry for stuttering. Bailey or Kudus, that's who it was. So Elanga and Bailey or Kudus on the same level. Feeling an Elanga captaincy, top 10k incoming. I hope so. Well, I don't hope so because I don't have Elanga, but I hope it works out if you go there. I have a feeling it will be captain. Nah, no way, man. No way. Aboudi says, Madison starting. I do think so. I think he's very likely to start. Kieran Sweeney says, what about Johnson from Spurs? I think there is a case for going Johnson this week. He's been on really good form, man, and I love Johnson personally. I think the way Spurs play, Johnson suits that fixture very well against Fulham. Just those gaps in behind between the fullback and the centre half. Those are positions where Werner and Johnson are at their best. That's just whether Maddison is starting or not, though. Without Maddison, those through balls through the lines are kind of more difficult, but I think Maddison will play. So Johnson is not a bad punt at all, and I do like him. Abed says, did you open your gift? No, we're opening it in 5 minutes, bro. Hey Chai, as a Spurs fan, you think Richarlison starts? No, I don't think so, man. I think it will be Maddison, Son, Werner and Johnson, and the only change will be Dragushin for Van de Ven last week. Alex Fan says, open with care, please. It's fragile goods. Okay, no problem. Jordan with the £5 super chat. How are you, man? Hi Chai, please could you advise me with my team? Plan to wildcard in game week 32, free hit 34, ID 36550. Absolutely. Only need to ask me once, sir. Let's get it up. 965550. Alright. So you're absolutely shagged this week. I don't think there's any saving you, bro. I hate to be that guy, but you have no players this week. 96550. I've got that right. You have 5 players. No, you have 6. I'm tripping. Okay, maybe it just looked worse than I thought. So you want a wildcard 32, free hit 34. To be honest, man, I think I'd just free hit this week. 3, 6. You only have... you could do a -8, to be fair. Let's see what we can do. You do KDB out personally. You get money for Salah then. Who do you move KDB on for? I think you just go Maddison. It's safe. Let's see. Yeah, so after the super chat, we're going to open up the package. I genuinely have no clue what it's going to be. I have a good idea, I feel, but I don't want to guess because I just don't need to. And I think I'd go Garnacho to Elanga. So if United double, it's likely to be in 34. So I think you can move on Garnacho. That's the thought process. So you have 3, 6, 8. Yeah, that's not bad. And you cover most of the ground. I wouldn't worry about not having Poro. I suppose you could do a -8 for Poro. Again, like I said, then you get the fixture for Luton, which I do like. Then you have 9 like for a -8. It's not too bad. Again, the only thing is you kind of have to expect a red arrow this week and then hope that your money comes in game week 32 when you wildcard and free hit 34. So, but yeah, that's not bad. And then, so you want to wildcard 32. So this is how you're for this week. That looks quite good for next week. Maybe you just start Gabriel or do a defensive transfer. I don't know what you do in defense there, but I would probably try to move on to Cash, maybe to... Who is a good fixture? Maybe Augusto. Why can't... There you go. Augusto. Sub him in there for Cash. That looks quite good. 31. Then... Again, that looks quite good. You do something like that, I'd say. Happy days. And then 32, you said you're going to wildcard. And then 34, we don't know what 34 looks like yet, but yeah. I hope that looks good. So, I think it's time we open this package. So, for anyone new that's tuned in, basically, it's a birthday gift from all of my friends. They chipped in together, I assume. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's do a poll in chat on what it's going to be. I haven't a fucking clue, to be honest. Hello, FPL Doctor in chat, by the way. Start a poll, okay. What is the... No, I don't know. I'm not even going to do a poll. I don't know what to do a poll on. My guess is a poster. Poster-sized printout of your FPL team. Green screen off. Fine, okay. Making it difficult. I don't know. I was thinking about just making me bigger. Because turning off the green screen is a bit of hassle. Look, you'll see. Let's see. Because you'll be able to see it. So this is what we're working with. I haven't a clue what it is. Open with caution though, I've been told. Hold on, let me zoom out the camera maybe. Man, I don't like this anticipation for this gift. I don't know what to think, man. Big picture of sun, someone says. Do I have to turn off the green screen? How vital is it? What if it's a green screen? Alright, let me know in chat. Do I need to turn off the green screen? Or is this okay? Turn off the green screen, please. Okay, that means it's something green. 2 seconds. I'm going to have to find out how to filter this green screen off. Let's see. 2 seconds. I apologize for being a noob. Filters. Oh, that was actually easier than I thought. Okay. Alright. Okay. Turn off the green screen. What's wrong with the green screen? Very vital. The green screen is fine. The green screen... So basically it's for the gift. That's why they wanted it off. Alright. I hope you can see. Again, I have no clue what it's going to be. But let's go. So... I'm going to guess it's painting. Oh shit, did I open it backwards? Oh, no way. No fucking way. That is beautiful. Let's see what we have. Okay. A sun jersey. Now, why is it fucking framed up? This is class. No fucking way. That is fucking brilliant. Let me open it so I can see it properly. Expose it. Okay, it's come with a letter or something. Please do not bend. Okay. That is brilliant, lads. No fucking way. I don't know what to say. We'll open up the letter. Let's see. No way it's fucking signed. Fuck off. Look at this. Basically, it's a letter of authenticity. Fuck off. This document is your assurance that the above enclosed item has been personally hand signed by the above person, and the authenticity of the picture is unconditionally guaranteed by All Stars. Ah! No fucking way. That is fucking brilliant. Oh, thank you, lads. You're the best. That is so good. I don't know what to do now. I don't want to stream. Oh, fucking hell. That is so good, man. That is so fucking good. Man, we need to hang that up. We're going to have to change the layout of the stream. We need this in the background for sure. But yeah, thank you to all the boys that chipped in on this. That is deadly, lads. I can't believe it. That is so good. Yeah, so their one request was make sure you open it on stream. And here we are. Let's see what chat is saying. Yeah, show yourself in chat. I really appreciate it, lads. You're legends, Oli. And thank you for, I don't know how many people are in here. I think it's 300. Shout out to everyone in chat. Thank you for joining me. But that is fucking deadly. Oh, man. So good, lad. That's so good. Oh, I hate the anticipation, though. It's like... Oh, that's crazy. Church, Killian, thank you. Captain Sunshine. I mean, that is a sign to Captain Sun, isn't it? Like, I can't not captain him now, like. Shit. Shit. Balls. I don't know what to do, man. But yeah, that is so good. And it goes so fucking hard. Here's a cert, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. But... no way he's wearing a black hoodie too. I mean, it's too good to be true. But yeah. I still can't believe that. That is mad. Fucking beautiful, lads. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, boys. I appreciate it. I can't stop smiling, even though I can't stop smiling anyway, but extra now. Okay. Back to the stream. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so good. Enough. Okay. Let me fix this green screen. How do I do this? So good, lads. So good. Okay, are we back? Maybe? Oh yeah, let me zoom in. We're extra happy today. So yeah, that is so good. Raffle it off our charity if you have anything about you. Fuck off, Jake. It's mine. That's amazing, lads. That was amazing. Okay, let's get back to answering some of your questions. Thank you again to all the boys for that. That is so good. I need to post about that on Twitter, but we'll do it after the stream. Let's see the team. Okay. Here is my team. That is so good, lads. I still can't believe it. Come on, you Spurs. It's making me want the Captain Son just for the buzz. But I don't know. I need to stick with my guns. I always say I go with my gut. Fuck it, if Son goes and bags a hat-trick, it means the Spurs win and a hat-trick for Son anyway. So it's a win-win. There's no losing here. And at the end of the day, like, we still have an amazing gift for whether he blanks or whatever happens. So, okay, let me get chat back up just so I know what's going on. Richard Omezi says, that's amazing. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe it. The perks of being a top man. Thank you. You're too good. Let me get some water. I need something to drink. All right, we're back. 300 people in. I don't know how many you just saw that, but I'm absolutely gassed. It's gonna be a good stream, even though it'll be 50 minutes till the deadline. Let's answer some of your questions. I'll try not to get too carried away. So FPL Doctor says, why Tony? Okay, so I love Tony. I think outside of the fact of an FPL asset, he is overlooked. He gets a lot of hate because I think we forget that in the last few weeks he's had really tough fixtures. Burnley away, I mean, the fixture does not get better than this. It's his birthday today. It has nothing to do with it. But I just feel Fulham away for Tottenham has always been a tough fixture. I don't know if we have any Spurs fans in here. But from my memory, we've always kind of struggled away. I know it's a different team this year. And we play really attacking football. But they're always compact and just always difficult to break down. So I don't know if Son is the move. And that's why I prefer Tony. It's a kind of a combination thing of Tony kind of being a better against Burnley and Son kind of not being great against Fulham away. Now saying that, we're playing in our away kit, which Son got a hat-trick last time we played, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, that's the thought process currently. Now I'm not locked in on that. That could change. And I still need to make my transfer, which I have brain fog right now. I can't think of what to do. But we'll see. Samuel Nicholas says, Toffolo over Regular on a shout. I think if you're on free hit, absolutely. Why not? I mean, you can do anything on free hit. That's the beauty of it. I think players like Toffolo are ones that no one is going to have unless they're on free hit, which I think about 50% of people on average are free hitting. I'm going to do a poll in chat. Let's do a, are you free hitting? No, not Q&A, man. Free hit. Yes. Oh, fucking cap lock, man. Are you on free hit? Okay. I think it is about 50% anyway. I don't know if some of my viewers, because you watch my streams and shit, you're edging towards not doing it, but I'm interested to see. So let's see. Benjamin says, Spurs are a different beast this season. This is true. I don't deny that. And I completely back Tottenham to win that game. That's the thing. I just don't know whether Son is going to be involved in more than one goal. I feel like, look, if Tony was off the back of scoring, let's just say he got a goal and an assist last week, there's a lot of recency bias with Son. Don't get me wrong. He's probably the best finisher in the world. And he plays one of the most attacking side. Like, I'm not trying to discount him at all. I just mean Tony is a better option than people are making him out to be. That's what I mean. Blood, who's your cappy? It's currently on Tony. Doctor, yeah, this is not a free hit, bro. That's the beauty of the beast. We get to go into the week with a fairly decent team, I'd like to say, with 10 or 11 players. If I roll, it's a win. If I free hit, it's a win. So, or not free hit. If I make a transfer with 11, then it's good. So I don't think there's any losing. Maybe my captaincy might screw me a small bit, but look, we play a risky game here. That's what we're about. I don't always do what's maybe right. I always go with my gut. That's just the type of manager I am. I have no issue with it. Ahmed says, Wildcard 30 or 31? 31 for me. A lot of players in 30 that play, you probably have going into the week anyway, so I think you're better off keeping it for next week. Edward Norris says, Solanke to Tony to get 9 this week. Other options, Van de Ven to Udogie. Solanke to Tony. I would do Solanke to Tony to get 9. Roger says, Lofele Podrick, son of Dieguith. Dieguith? I think I've never seen Dieguith spelt. But how are you, Podrick? I hope you're well, if that's your name. Hey, no, I can't. Let's see. Paro, Dogi, or Romero on free hit show. Me personally, I think I would do Paro. Paro's the right answer on free hit. But again, it is an opportunity to go a bit different. I've no issue with any of them, but I would still go Paro if I was on free hit. Irfan says, is the additional -4 to get 10 players? Already did Haaland and Saka to Tony and Son. Thinking of either Gordon to Johnson, Gibbs White, or Wissa. I think a -4 is valid. Uh, Thinking of either Gordon, Johnson, Gibbs White, or Wissa. Man, that is a beautiful jersey, by the way. So good. Um, Gordon to Johnson. I would probably get Gibbs White, assuming you already have Madison and Son. OE King says, HI. Assisting gift, FPL ID. I don't know what assisting gift means, but I've brought in Tony and Madison. Do you think it's worth bringing in another defender for a -8? Planning to wildcard 31. If it's Paro, yes. If it's not Paro, no. Bailey or Kudus, please tell. I think Bailey. But either. That is a coin toss, genuinely, this week. Sell Hallen, not free hitting. I think this, you might as well keep him unless you don't have Tony. Shall I start Langa or Kudus? For me, it's a Langa. I mean, it's just more exciting, isn't it? Like, Villa is always going to be a difficult fixture. And a Langa versus Luton, who are absolutely, like, they're conceding goals left, right, and centre. I think a Langa is your man. Josh says, Tony captain is a smart choice. I hope so. I hope you're right. Is Udogie a good option? Absolutely. Doughty injured, says Groovy. Not that I know of. Let me go on Twitter and have a look. Okay, I just seen Doughty injured. Do not put him on your free hit team. I don't know what to think of this. It's not looking good, bruv. Oh no, I didn't even see this. Let's see what the rest of Twitter is saying. Let me see. Let me close that poll first off. So 60% are free hitting. Interesting. Yeah, so nearly 50-50. Almost. Ice on the leg means injured. Absolutely it does, but I need more. What is going on? Reglon starts. Nice one. Could just be a knock. Downtown says, yeah, I agree. I think like it doesn't mean he's out for sure. But we've not heard anything. So it's weird. And I just feel like that could be bait. Like, who goes on Sky Sports with ice on his leg and then we've heard nothing? So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like, I don't know, maybe mind games. I don't know if that's how it works, but like, I don't know. Getting Reglon. Yeah, I would have Reglon anyway. I mean, it seems great this week. Find more on the Doughty injury. Tell me more about Doughty. See, like, if your leg was swollen, you can still technically play. You just could be trying to bring it down. Or if you get a kick or something like. Sorry, we're just trying to do some deciphering here, but I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe we'll get some more before the deadline. Talk bees. So Reglon stats. I don't know how legit this account is, but accounts I trust are quoting it, so I think it's fine. Let's see. One last scroll. That's an interesting fit, Mo Salah. Nice one. Okay, man. If Doughty's not starting, I don't know. I'm kind of screwed. Even though there's not many good defenders this week, but people will start moving towards the Toffolo, which is very differential, but it could work out. Okay, let's get back. What are your plans for your transfer plans, Shy? So I plan on moving on to, or not Tony, Solanke. It's just who for? I don't know who to bring in. Like, there's not many options this week. Like it's tricky. Select a replacement. Is it Chris Wood? Like, It's Taiwo Awani or Chris Wood. And I know that what's his name? What is his name? Nuno likes Chris Wood. It's his type of striker. The only issue with Awani is his injury. I don't know if he's still carrying a knock or something. And maybe going forward, I think Wood is probably the better choice anyway. Because I will have to keep Wood for the coming game weeks. Like in game week 30, I'm going to own Wood. And I don't mind benching a 4.8 million player. Whereas if I get Awani, I have to bench a 6.3 if that makes sense. And Real One says, just roll. And yeah, I could roll alternatively. My issue with rolling is I go with 10 this week. Which is not bad. It's just, if Doughty's not playing, then it's 9. If Madison comes off early, then it's kind of 9.5 or maybe 8. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So, everyone is saying, why not Watkins or Muniz? See, the thing about Muniz is I can't bring him in against Tottenham. For, reasons. But also, I think Muniz is not a bad option, right? But I don't I don't think he's a good fixture this week. I don't think Spurs is a good fixture for any striker. Now, you're going to say Spurs are leaky, all this, whatever. Don't get me wrong, we are. But we're getting back to full strength now. And I think as the weeks go on, we're getting better. Now, call me a fucking full of shit or whatever, because maybe I am. And Muniz is probably going to score a hat-trick now, but, everyone has their own narratives. And this is the one I'm following. Muniz versus Tottenham isn't appetizing for me. So why not Watkins? I don't like the idea of Watkins because it means I have to take another minus. So I'll have to do a -8 in the future if I want Haaland. And it means I have to keep Morris. So if I bring in Watkins, I have to keep Morris for the following week, who plays Tottenham, which again, in my eyes or my world, I don't think is a good fixture. And going forward with the double game weeks, Watkins has a tough run of fixtures. That's why I didn't wildcard him in. And also, he doesn't have any doubles coming up, which I know isn't. We know single game week players are good, but I think we'll want to move towards players that double, like a Darwin Núñez, for example. So I just think there is a case for going without Watkins. And I know you're going to say whatever about effective ownership, but I honestly couldn't care less about effective ownership. I'll go with the players who I think are going to get the most points at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I would go Wood over Watkins. So Bruce Lee Central says, hi Chai, how are you? Bro got the coolest accent, says Big Man. I don't know about that. I just, what I say probably doesn't look how I look. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Richie says, are you from Kilkenny? No, I'm from Waterford. Close enough though. Chai, Douglas Luiz or Bailey? I would personally go Bailey. Josh Dan says, Luton proved this week they're leakier than Spurs. Would be a good option. Yeah, I would agree. We seen last week, I don't know what happened to Luton. 3-0 up it was before half time, and then 4-3 it finished. That is mental, Luton have always been leaky though, and I know they're at home, but they are much better at home. But yeah, that's why I prefer Wood. I just feel like your English is so good. Yeah, my English is shite, man. But yeah, Wood against Luton. I like it. Can you give insight on your plans for the upcoming game weeks? Yes, I can. So here's the plan. The plan is game week 30, take a -4 to bring in Haaland for Wood. And bring in Salah for Bowen for a -4. Have 11 home fixtures that week. Maybe roll in game week 31. The thing is, I wouldn't be making any early transfers next week. There's an international break in game week 30. So after this week, there's an international break. And from past experiences, they're absolute killers on your whole team, injuries left, right, and centre. So we'll have to see. I wouldn't make any early transfers, though. Any news on Maddison? And love the new design. So I think, and I know Maddison is going to start pretty much. I would be very, very, very surprised if he wasn't. The only thing is he might be subbed early, but I have no issue with that. I would just rather play him and risk whatever minutes he's going to get, maybe 60 or whatever. Big Man says, can you say tree? There you go. There's any chance that Maddison, Tony and Morgan Gibbs-White don't start? No, Tony is going to start. Madison is going to start, and so is Morgan Gibbs-White. Shout out Waterford, says Harry Lee. Absolutely. Let's see. Morgan Gibbs-White, Alanga, Bailey, or Louise. For me, it's Alanga. I don't know. I just like Alanga. He's more exciting. You know what I mean? Solanke plus Watkins to Wood and Tony. Yes. I just don't know if they're going to start or not. Sartek says, I already have Richarlison and I'm playing him. Not free hitting. Should I still bring Son or not? Yeah, I think you need Son this week. Just because of the effective ownership and you're going to want him anyway. And I know I'm usually not one to be wary of effective ownership. But specifically in a week where, look, you're going to want Son next week anyway. And everyone, like absolutely every free hit team is going to have Son. So I would probably get him. Any differential captain recommendations, Chai? I think it is only between Tony and Son this week, personally. Look, they're both on penalties. Tony has a really good fixture. So does Son, but you can go either way. I just feel like I wouldn't shy away. And I can't really differentiate to both of them, but I just prefer Tony. I don't know why. Samir says, who you captain? I'm currently on Tony. West Ham double with Bowen, Kudus and Morris for one of them. I don't know what that means. Sorry, man. Think the Luton defence crumbles, someone said. Let me see. Where is that comment? Let me try to find that. Think the Luton collapse will deflate them for this week. Yeah, I can imagine it is fairly deflating after being 3-0 up, losing 4-3. Especially, I know Pras spoke about on FPL Scout, like, especially about, like, you overtake that team if you won that game. So if Luton won that, they go a place above them, I'm fairly sure. And that is definitely demoralising, you know what I mean? And it's a knock-on of confidence. Now, I don't know if that will have a knock-on effect in terms of, okay, Luton are playing at home and we'll want to make a performance to show for last week. I don't know if that will happen. It's very hard to say, but Forest are a really compact team and Nuno's team is always hard to break down. But I do see him conceding. Tiny Fungus says Fofana over Wood and Wissa. I don't know. I feel like after last week, it's easy to say Fofana. But Wood is that guy, man. I'm telling you. He got the dog in him. He always had. Wissa versus Wood. Either. I prefer Wood, though, if he starts. Nick Cat says, can anyone tell if done transfer with free hit? Can we change then? Tell if done transfer with free hit can change then. I don't know what that means, man. I'm so sorry. Is Bowen to Salah your next week move? Providing there's no injuries on international break, yes. Godi Pap says Kulusevski for differential. Is it worth it? Absolutely. I think you can go Kulusevski this week. In the last 4 games he's played, 4 games ago he played 23 minutes, and that was because he's on the back of an injury. The next game he played 63, and the last 2 games he played 90. He's an absolute workhorse, to be fair. And especially if Madison is subbed early, we could potentially see Kulusevski in the 10, and maybe he'll bring on a Werner, and it'll be Johnson, Son, Werner, and Kulusevski in the 10 trying to feed through balls in. So we'll see. Derry Quinn says up to Dacia. Absolutely. FPL Aussie, transfer Saka out. I don't know, you might need him next week next week they play City. Yeah, I think you can transfer him out. But if you're wildcarding in 31, you want him back in. Watkins or Wood? Either. They're not bad. I think I'd go Wood though. 100 is a great number to finish. Finish 100 or random 10 to 100. I don't know what that means, but I would be happy with anywhere in the top 100 personally. Look, I'm not going to write off winning it, but it is fairly unlikely. Just so you know, we have a half an hour to the deadline. Barkley or Elanga, Chai? Elanga. I wouldn't be free hitting in Barkley personally. Rowan says, I have 6 good players in the 11. Thinking about getting another 2 player from -4. I'm just confused about all the people free hit this week. This will affect my rank playing 9 players. Yeah, I think if you're not free hitting though, like the reason you're not free hitting is because you're banking it for a better week in your opinion. And I have no issue with taking a red this week personally if it means I bank my free hit. So like, you just have to take it on the chin. But yeah, -4 could be worse. Bruce Lee says, "Are you captain Tony over Son?" As of now, yes. I just feel like Tony versus Burnley. I fancy it. Harry Pickering, professional football player for Burnley. How are you, man? Good to see you. Who scores more points? Bone at home to Villa, or Doughty away to Tottenham, or Nico Williams with Luton away and Crystal Palace at home? I would say I don't like either of them, man. Who scores more points? Bone versus Villa. Bone versus Villa, for sure. I don't think Doughty gets much away at Tottenham, personally. But isn't that next week, no? So Bone this week versus Villa. Doughty next week away at Tottenham, who I think he might get 0 points. Like, I don't see... there's some bias here, again, like I say. But again, this is how we pick our players. That's why everyone has different teams, because we all have our subjective opinions. That's what it's about. That's why this game is great. But I don't personally see Doughty getting much away at Tottenham. That's like one of the toughest fixtures in the league as a defender, in my opinion. Or Nico Williams, Luton away and Crystal Palace at home. Nico Williams is an interesting one. You never know with Nuno. Like, he can always pull a clean sheet out of his arse. But I think Bone, if I'm picking between the three of them, is the one. Now, I'm sorry if I didn't answer that question properly, Harry. But thank you for joining in. Good to see you. Yeah. Sharif says, Watkins too good with -4 of Elanta, by the way. I don't know who Elanta is, but I assume you mean Elanga. If I knew Wood was starting, yes, Wood. What do you think of Wissa? Wissa's not a bad option. Just with Mbeumo potentially being back. I don't know how many minutes Wissa gets, but he has been in good form, and I think there is a case for going for him, for sure. Big Man says, what is your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking? Why can't I speak, man? What is going on? So my mom is from Hong Kong and my dad is from Malaysia, and I was born in Ireland, so it's a bit mad, I know, but here we are. Which do you prefer, Maddison or Kudus? And Tony or Wood? So Maddison and Tony for sure. Wood or Tony? Tony all day. Ben Johnson, game time, please. I don't think Ben Johnson will play. Kufal has been on good form. Harry, I answered your question. I don't know if you heard it, but yeah. Alanga or Wood? Alanga. So Kushal with the £2 super chat, he says, you think Wood starts? If I were to put my money on it now, I would say so. Only because he played 90 minutes last week. So it's not based on much. But if I were to guess, I would say so. Wood versus Morris. Wood if he starts. Kilkenny lads are after you, says Lorenzo. Good to see more Irish boys in here. Sean O'Donovan says, do I take a -4 for Barkley? Have 10 playing? Nah, I don't think Barkley is worth a -4 this week, bro. Faris with the super chat. He sends me 2 BAM. I don't know what currency BAM is. I probably should, though, to be fair. I have 7 players, no free hit. Am I screwed? Nah, I think you're fine. I think you're fine. 7 players. Now, if you have 7 players with the likes of Charlie Taylor and maybe Areola, and you only have 5 attackers, okay, maybe you're kind of fucked. But assuming you have maybe Son, Maddison, Bowen, and Tony, I think you should be fine. Morris or Wood? Wood if he starts. Harry with the question again. Hi, Chai, who scores more points? I think Bowen, man. Eddie Casey, how are you, man? Hi, Chai, who to play, Paqueta or Kudus? I would go Kudus, just because he seems to be full of confidence since that fixture he played midweek. So I do like him. Which do you prefer, from Maddison or Kudus? Answered that already, Dusta, sorry. Do you know where Kate Middleton is? No, I haven't a clue, man. FBL Hasbullah, how are you, man? Love the new setup, thank you. It's something we're playing around with, and I like it myself. It's kind of clean. Finally, we got a green screen as well. Ian says, I have 9 players, and including Watkins, and feeling very confident. Okay, that's what I like to see. I don't think 9 players is bad at all. It really depends who they are, though. Kushal with the £2 super chat, he says, want to risk Wood over Tony to fund Salah next week? Ooh, I don't know about that, man. I think I would prefer to have Tony and take a -4, personally. That's because I'm a bit bullish on Tony this week, as I'm potentially captaining him, but that's just what initially I think when you send that in. But yeah, there's no issue with going for Wood. He's an excellent option if he plays. It's just whether he plays or not, that's the issue. So before we keep answering more questions, let's have a look at Twitter, just in case there's that on here. You never know, man. You never know. Let's have a look. Yeah, if anyone hasn't already, go subscribe to Harry. He's nearly at 100k, which is crazy. No leaks, no. I don't think so. Okay. We should be good. I don't think we're going to get on Forest, but again, keep an eye on it. AI team. Spiros, my guy. Let's have a look at his AI team. Sun captain, no Tony, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what to make of that. It's a good team. 9 players though. Could be better. Okay, let's get back to answering some questions. Harry Pickering says, sorry, Troy, it is Bone versus Villa and Doughty Tottenham points combined versus Nico, Luton, and Crystal Palace points combined for the next 2 game weeks. Sorry for the bad wording of the question. I think Bone and Doughty still. Bone and Doughty for sure. I like to go with the attacker. Let's see. Hi, Shai. Do you think Mooney's will start? Yeah, I think Mooney's will start. I think this Fugazi about Broja needing to start because there's 4 million clause in his contract. But I think that goes towards the 10 games remaining in the season. It would mean that Broja would have to start every single game till now until the end of the season, which I don't think is going to happen. So I wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know if you know Dean Jones. He's a Fulham fan. He's a journalist, really good, reliable journalist. And he himself, he says there's probably no way that Mooney's gets dropped. Doughty healthy is being reported, says Alex Ryan. Excellent. Who are you captain? I'm currently on Tony. Arbid says, you didn't answer me, bro. Please, I have 9 players. Do I do Solanke to Watkins or Eze to Elanga? You do Eze to Elanga. Wood or Watkins on free hit? Either. But I prefer Wood if he starts. Mbuemo on the bench, says George. Okay. Let's have a look. I expected Mbuemo on the bench, to be fair. I love the way they're cryptic about things to farm engagements, but I do back it. Like, do your thing. Okay, Mbuemo on the bench. I suppose it's a good thing. What's your reason for Tony? I love the idea of Tony, just because Burnley is an excellent fixture. Whereas historically, from what I remember, I don't fancy Spurs. Not that I don't fancy Spurs versus Fulham, but I don't think we're going to score 4 or 5. That's the thought process, if that makes sense. Whereas I could see Brentford scoring 3 or 4. We're after hitting 3.9k subs, by the way. Thank you. We have 350 people in here. If you could like the stream, that would be great. And if you haven't already subscribed, you don't have to do it, but it would support the channel, so I'd appreciate it. For anyone that's new, we just got a signed Spurs jersey from all my boys from Waterford. So thank you so much. Shout out to them. They're all legends. It's been a great stream and an enjoyable one. It's great to see you all in here. Today is Tony's birthday. This is true. Tiny Fungus says, if Watkins is injured, is Duran a shout? Yeah, I think Duran is a good shout if Watkins is injured. I just think Watkins has a cut on his knee. I think he will play. As a non-Watkins owner, not on free hit, I hope he doesn't play though. Convince me to get Kudus, please. No, man, I don't have to convince you to do anything. It's just really who you have instead of Kudus. I assume you're on wildcard if you're entertaining the idea though. Troy, do I take Alex Moreno or a Brentford defender on a free hit? I would go a Brentford defender personally. Who is your captain if you're on free hit? It would be Tony. Isn't Buemo an option? No, but he may come off the bench. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I just think it's too risky. And I like, especially just back from injury, you don't know how fit he is. I think he had a week of training, like, you know what I mean? Milo or Guinness? Guinness all day. Tony red card on his birthday. Yeah. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Can someone tell us Son's effective ownership? I'm going to guess that his effective ownership will probably be like 180%, man. I feel like non-wildcatters will have him, or non-free hitters will have him, and absolutely every free hit team will have him. It might hurt my rank, but, I mean, fuck it. You may have tempted me to go Tony captain. Like I said, I am not trying to convince you to do anything. I always go with my gut or what my brain tells me. And this is one of them where maybe it is the wrong move analytically, but I'm not an analytical manager. I always go with what I think. And no stats are going to tell me, like, obviously Son is better stats-wise. But that's easy when Tony has been banned for the last 8 months and had 5 of the hardest fixtures you can get in the league in the last 5 games. So it is easy. I understand why you wouldn't go with Tony. And again, Son is on penalties also, and he gets the bonus points for a clean sheet. So I can see the incentive. I have no issue with it, and I probably would captain Son if I had a logical brain, but for some reason I don't think like that. Kill, how are you, man? Good to see you. Sleep says, like the new layout. Thank you, appreciate it. Boy Matters or Alanga? Matters all day. Very boring question here. No such thing as a boring question. Toffolo or Cresswell, second on the bench? Okay, that is a mad question. Toffolo or Cresswell, second on the bench? Toffolo. Going with your picture of Gibbs White, he's my captain this week. Interesting. FPL Shy, show us your future plans, bro. My future plan is Salah for Bowen next week. There you go. I don't need to show you. Is Emerson for West Ham starting? I'm unsure, to be honest. Choi, Reguilon or Rosserlev? Why can't I say his name, man? I would go Reguilon. I'm fairly sure we got confirmation that he's starting. Boylanga or Madison? Madison all day, man. Choi, when do you plan on bench boost? I think I'm going to bench boost in game week 34, ideally. There's a few weeks where I might have a decent bench, where I might waste it away, just to get it out of the way, you know what I mean? So yeah. John Jansen says, good morning from the US. Hello, John. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I don't know what time it is where you are, but welcome to the stream. So let's do a poll. It's time for a poll. 411 people in here. Thank you for joining in. We have 18 minutes till the deadline. So yeah, let's see. Captain, who is it? Son. Tony. Again, do not captain a player because I am. I'm an idiot, man. Like, I'm not trying to convince anyone to do it. Like I said, I just do what I think is best. And what I think is best is not always the best. So let's see who you're captain. Yeah, I kind of need to make my transfer. There's 15 minutes till the deadline. And I'm sitting here clueless about what to do. Again, it's a bit rude for me not to captain Son when I've just got a signed jersey from the boys. But again, let me just look at this. That is so good, man. That is so fucking good. Brilliant. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant. Brilliant. I still can't believe it, to be honest. Let's see what you're saying. Can overall rank 500k go top 10k or even top 1k? I would say an overall rank of 500k, assuming you have all your chips, can get 10k. I think it's fairly impossible, though, if you don't have your chips. It would be very hard. Top 1k is a stretch. I would say, like, top 500k to top 1k is the equivalent to someone winning FPL. Like, you would need to gain 200 points on someone that's ahead of you right now, which is a bit mad. I don't know how likely that is. Tiny Fungus says the signature is quite small but goes quite hard. Man, a signature from Son Heung-min is a signature from Son Heung-min, whether it's the size of an A4 page or it's a microscopic line. Like, I'll take what I can get, you know what I mean? But again, thank you. Why aren't you looking at Watkins captain? Because I don't own him. You can't captain players you don't own, unfortunately. Maybe it's going to bite me in the arse, but not someone I'm looking at. Would you start Watkins if you didn't wildcard? If I was on free hit, I think I'd go without him. But if you have him and you're not on free hit, I would just keep him. What's my ceiling as someone that's 31k overall at the moment? 2 chips left, bench boost and wildcard. I would say you can still get top 5k. The ceiling, I would say, is 1k. You can get 1k, but you would need to have like an amazing last 10 weeks of the season. Why you put Solanke? Solanke doesn't have a game this week. For anyone that doesn't know, this isn't the free hit team. This is my actual team. I'm saving the free hit for game week 34 and I wildcarded last week. So yeah, hopefully that clarifies that. So how does the poll doing? 57% are on Son, 38% are on Tony. What have I done, man? Lads, I'm not trying to convince you to go Tony. Please just captain Son, like I'm an idiot. I'm telling you, like there's no justification for going. Well, look, Tony is a good choice. There's no doubt about it. But in a week where it's Tony versus Son, no, I have to back my mash. Tony's that guy. Captain, do what you like. I'm Captain Tony. 6% other, by the way. If you're a 6% other, who are you captaining? I'm intrigued. Let's see. What transfer am I going to do? Please, some Forest leaks. I'm dying, like. Who we got? Please. Mbuemo bench. Yes. Good luck. David Reyes starts for Brentford. Love that. Any leaks going? No leaks. What do I do, man? Do I just bring in Tony and risk it all, like? Or not Tony, Wood. The play is to bring in Wood. I just don't know whether he's going to get 60 or 90 or 30. Look, if he's benched, he's coming on. 100%, I guarantee that. If he's fit, of course. The only other thing about bringing in Wood this week is it makes me take a -4 next week, which I don't have an issue with because I have to do it at some point down the line because I wildcarded. But also, I'm fairly sure Solanke plays Everton, which is a prime fixture for Solanke. So, I don't know, man. If I start my blanking players, will the players who are playing on the bench come on? Barmy Army says, yes, absolutely. They will come on. Dylan, it's most definitely worth bringing in Fofana. Man, you're tempting me with Fofana, I can't lie. It's just Fofana versus Brentford is a tough fixture, man. Like, I don't know. I don't fancy him, like. Amrit says, I saw on question, man, and it's gone. I'm so sorry. Watkins to Wood with a -4 of Alanga, by the way. No, you can't get rid of Watkins for a -4. Chai, bro, your front three if you're on free hit. My front three if I was on free hit would be Tony. Watkins if fit. Again, we're not going to find out. And Wood if he's fit. Like, it's just, there's too much if, buts, and maybes. And I just don't got the answers. So, it's hard. Hee-chan to Bone or Roll? Hee-chan to Bone, yeah, sure. I have a similar dilemma. Why bring out Solanke when the fixture he has next week? But sure, it's tempting. Yeah, see, the only other thing for Solanke is it frees up some money, which I do like. 440 people in here. We're nearly at 4K subs. I don't think we're going to get it this stream, but it's been a good stream regardless. If you could like the stream, that'd be great. Thank you. Any Forest players to start ahead of Morris or Kudus? Yes, Elanga. Or Wood if he's fit. You think Wood starts? Yes, I do think he does. But man, I'm going to take a... See, it's a free transfer anyway, so, I mean, it is a small bit of a risk. Let me go on Twitter just to make sure we're not missing anything. By the way, 100 in the world. How far are we from number 1? I think we're 60 odd points away. Which is not bad. It's achievable. Is it likely? Probably not. But I won't write off. Never say never. Leon Bailey. I think he is good this week, Leon Bailey, by the way, if anyone's looking for him. 9 minutes till the deadline and I haven't done my transfer. I'm an idiot, man. What am I doing? Gianni is locked in. Very good team. Very similar to what I go on free hit. Martinez is an interesting one. I think West Ham do score though. Forza Vicario and Destiny, absolutely. Tiny Fungus says, he returns when Burnley lose. His form is too good and he has decent fixtures. Chelsea tax. You also don't have to risk a Wood or Wani not starting. Fofana is playing every game. This is true. But Fofana plays for Burnley. That's my only issue. If he played for any other team other than Burnley or Sheffield United, I could back it. But Burnley are just shite, man. Sorry, any Burnley fans, by the way. No disrespect, but yeah, and you can say with your chest that you are. Are you bringing in Wood? I think so. Who would your front three be if you were on free hit? I answered that already. Wissa or Werner? No free hit. Wissa? Even with Bemo back, though. I don't know if Werner starts. Hello, Choi, says somebody. How are you? 450 people in here, and I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, 450 people in here. Let me show you my new signed Spurs shirt by Sung Young Min. It's fucking deadly. I still can't believe it. It's crazy. But yeah, I need to hang that up somewhere, man. Let's see. Will Wood start, lads? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm praying for a leak somewhere. I think I'm going to make the transfer regardless, though. And just back Wood, like, you know what I mean? It's a tough decision, though. But Wood does two things for me. It frees up funds. And, I mean, there's an odd chance that he braces. So, let's see. Start 2 from Watkins, Elanga and Wood. It has to be Elanga and Watkins, probably. Connor says, make your transfers. Yeah, we should probably do that. Where's your hoodie from? It's a Yeezy Gap one. How come you decided to captain Tony? Basically, I just fancy him against Burnley. So, let's make our transfer. What are we doing? I wish I knew what I was doing, but I think we are going Wood. And just risk it all. I ain't got a clue if he's going to start. But I'm willing to take the risk. It is a free transfer rather than a hit, which is not bad. Let me just show you what we look like if I do the Wood move this week. So this is my team. I'm going to use FPL team just so you get an idea of how we look for next week. So if I bring in Wood... By the way, 7 minutes till the deadline. Please lock in. This is how we look this week. 16.8 in the bank. Then we do Salah and we start Wood against Crystal Palace. We pray. Yeah, that's the play. And we're bringing Haaland as well. I like it. I like it. And then we start the Chelsea boys, of course. Wood or Taiwo Awani? Wood or Taiwo Awani? Say it. Think, Choi. Think. Think. Has to be Chris Wood, man. Has to be Chris Wood. So many fucking dilemmas this week, and I don't know what the answer is. What if it is Wood and Awani? You know what I mean? I know we don't play that system, but you never know. Watkins to Wood. No way. I'm not bringing in Fofana. I can't. Not if I was free hitting. I mean, I could see it, but not on free hit. Let me see what my boy FPL Fran is doing. I want to know. I know he loves Wood as well. I want to see if he risked it. Make a poll. No, man, I can't do that. Am I allowed to put on someone else's stream on stream? Chat, let me know. Am I allowed to put on someone else's stream, or does that make copyright, or do they have to strike me down? Does that channel have to strike me down? I don't know how it works. I just want to know if he brought in Wood or what. Just a yes or no in chat. That'd be great. Elanga or Gibbs White? Elanga. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go on FPL France channel. I don't care. Only one way to find out. Absolutely. Five-minute, look, I'm not basing my decision off Fran, but I just want to see if Fran knows something I don't.
I appreciate you asking. Kudus Gibbs White. I still like Gibbs White. Are Coventry winning? No way.
Let's see what he's saying. By the way, if any of you don't know Fran, he's a legend.
Someone baited me.
Go sub to him. He's fairly high up in the world. I think he's 700 or something.
Wait, Coventry are winning. Oh my. Coventry winning might actually mean
3 minutes to the deadline. I'm going to bring in Wood as it stands.
You should probably keep your Bournemouth players because they
answer my question, please, Fran. Please.
Just saying. So, if you guys are thinking about that, do consider that right now. Huge impact actually in terms of. Oh no, it's getting VAR'd. It's getting VAR'd. Maybe offside.
Please, Fran. I'm begging. I'll give it another 5 seconds. If not, I'm bringing him in. I'm bringing him in anyway.
Let's see. I'm going to wait for this result in terms of VAR, and then I'm going to go back to my team.
He has Wood in his team. That's like, I'm bringing him Wood. That's it. Wood is that guy. Let's see. You and Harry and Fran are my top three. Thank you, Ultra Sentence. I appreciate it. It's great to see that people jump in here and listen to me bullshit and be so confused about my picks. I know I'm high in the world, but it means nothing. Like, at the end of the day, all of our opinions matter. Doesn't matter how high in the world you are. Like, but yeah, let's bring in Wood. Wood's in. Welcome. There you go. It's that easy. Tony Captain, Wood is in. Here we go. Ah! How did I just bring in Chris Wood, man? What is going on? Supreme Sports says Awani starts. Imagine like right now it just came up that Awani is starting. Who's my captain? Ivan Toney. Let me just make sure this is locked in because I'm always suspicious of this, man. I don't know what to think of it. Yeah, no, I like that. For a non-free hit team, I don't like the way people are spamming it Awani starts. Ruben Taylor says, whereabouts do you live? Love the accent. I'm from Waterford, Ireland. Vince says, New Zealand. Thank you. Coventry goal. Yeah, that is influential. Troy regretting Wood after 5 seconds. Amrit says reply. Amrit, let me see what he says. HI, here are my defenders. Doughty, Dougie, Taylor, Emerson flagged. Gabriel, oh man, the comments just made it disappear. I'm so sorry. And the deadline's in 1 minute. Let me try to find it. Oh, where is it? Man, I can't find it. It's just gone, like. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I love you, go Tony Captain. I'm feeling a hat-trick from him today. I agree. I think we could see a hat-trick today. Why does no one have Louise? I don't know. That's a good question. HI, would you bring in Tony for Slanky for free? Yes. Watkins to Wood a good -4? No. Best of luck, FPL Hasbullah. And good luck, everyone in chat. Thank you for joining me. All 440, We'll stay in here for another 15 or so minutes. And yeah, it's been a good stream, man. Thank you to all the boys again for the signed Sun jersey. I can't believe it, man. That is crazy. You went out your way to do that. For anyone that doesn't know, it was my 21st birthday last month. This day last month, 16th of February. And the boys got me a signed Sun jersey, which I can't fucking believe. It's crazy. So thank you so much, boys. I appreciate it. Goes so fucking hard. Is my team locked in? Big team. Got wood myself on free hit. Yeah, it's a good differential. Could it backfire? Absolutely. Absolutely could, but that's why we're here. We're about the risks. Man, what's wrong with me? I just captained Tony, and I brought in Chris Wood. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. I can't believe that. Focal raid again, man. Again, doing this to me. Man, Focal, you're that guy. You really are. For anyone that is new, Focal Raiders, we got a jersey for my birthday. Let me show you. Let me make myself a bit bigger, actually. Hold on. Ah. Ugh. We got a signed Sun jersey from all my boys. It actually goes crazy. So, obviously you're in good hands with Focal, but you missed out on this present I got from my boys. It's so good, man. It's so good. But Focal Raiders, welcome to the stream. Good to see you all here. It's been a while. I know Ross wasn't streaming, and my viewers are well used to the Focal raids now. So, for anyone that doesn't know, I went with Tony Captain. Let me show you. Thanks again, Oscar, for the raid. You're actually a legend. My favorite streamer with Ross as well, of course. It's so good that Focal birthday raid. Sun Hall incoming, yeah. Sun Hall min, yeah, I agree. But yeah, my team looks like this. I'm not free hitting this week, and this is what we're with. Wesley Smith, hope you're well, man. Welcome all Focal Raiders. It's great to see you again. It's mad. This is like a monthly thing now. So, how does it feel being 100th in the world? It's great. I mean, people like you joining in my stream to see me chat absolute was. But yeah, no, it is good, and I think we're on the way up. Hopefully, I've had a few tough weeks, but we're still marching on. I think we'll be fine. Rose is boring. All he does is do a wheel. I don't know what that means. New sub, thank you, Brian. We're nearly at 4K subs. If you could hit the subscribe button, it'd be really appreciated. We're nearly at 4K. Is that an Irish accent, says John Hamilton? Absolutely. You probably weren't expecting it. How many hits this week? Otto says. Otto, I wildcarded last week. So I was set up with no free hit. FPL Focal, hope you had a good stream, bro. Back in the top 100 this week. Yeah, thank you, Oscar, for the raid. Again, I don't know if you saw, but my boys gifted me a signed Sun jersey this stream for my birthday, which is crazy. Let me show you. Ah. Absolutely buzzing. It's so good. Are you a Spurs fan? I am. Live and die. But yeah, it's great. It's been a really good stream. Thank you for everyone. Hit a bell, it's free. Thank you, CH. Let's do a poll. Who did you captain? I'm gonna assume you captained. Oh, where's my YouTube? I'm gonna assume you captained Youngman's Son, which was the right answer. Absolutely. Why can't I pull up my own stream? Yeah, thank you, lads. Yeah, it was amazing. All the boys chipped in on it, and I mean, I'm gassed. I can't believe it. So let's do a poll real quick. Captaincy. Our annual poll when we have Oscar in here. Son, Tony, other. We'll do it again because Focal's raid. We just hit 4K, by the way. Thanks to Focal. Absolute legends, lads. It's been an amazing stream. So Sun Jersey, 4K subs and 400 still in here. I mean, I can't ask for much more. I really appreciate it, lads. I'll just show you my team again. There's my team. Look, it's very close to a free hit team, if you ask me. Like, I think the back four is very template, but again, I'm not on free hit, so it doesn't really matter. Son watching and not being capped after his gift. Yeah, that's probably my bad. But thank you everyone for the 4K parades. I appreciate it. Again, I feel like everyone would have Son and Madison as well, and Bone. So I do like my team. We'll push back into the top 100. Hopefully see a double-digit number next week. And then we have the international break. And then we go back to business where I think game week 30 looks good, for me anyway. And a lot of people might be pulling the wild card. So it's going to be an interesting few weeks. We have 10 weeks left in the season. And it's great to see there's a good buzz in the community. Like, usually it's fairly toxic. But the likes of Ross and Focal and Harry and even Andy, like, they always keep the community well, so it's great to see. So thank you everyone for the 4K wishes. We'll have a very good rest of the season, and best of luck everyone this game week. We're going to wrap it up just now. So what a stream, lads. Thank you again everyone that was part of the Sun jersey. One of the best streams I've done so far. And thank you for the Focal raid again, Focal. Or Oscar. I don't know why I call you Focal. So, that's me. Best of luck, everyone. Thank you for joining me.